Shalom, Israel. And when I mean Israel, I'm talking about the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. The Lord's 54th annual Passover is going down again this year, sundown, April 1st at 500 South Salisbury Street in Raleigh, North Carolina at the Downtown Conventional Center. It's got enough room for all of us. The Lord's 54th annual Passover. Last year, brothers and sisters showed up from all over the world, rocking ancient garments and glorious apparel in order to serve the Most High in Christ. Now, it's that time again. Commander General Yohana's putting out the decree for all brothers and sisters to show up sundown, April 1st in Raleigh, North Carolina. Join us at the Sheridan in Raleigh, the hotel right downtown. It's at 421 South Salisbury. The Passover is right up the block at the convention center, literally within walking distance. Make sure you pull up. Make sure that you do your due diligence because rooms are going fast and they are limited this weekend. You understand? We have months in advance of preparation. Do not wait till the last minute to get your room. The Lord's 54th annual Passover, Saturday, April 1st in Raleigh, North Carolina. Join us there.
It's about time, sending curses to them enemies.
Yeah, man. Y'all see it. The Passover is going down. And the Passover is coming up and it's going down. You understand? It's gonna go down with this 54th annual Passover. Yeah, man. So y'all make sure you check in, you get your stuff together, man. Make sure you be there. You saw the dates. You saw how it went down last year. It's going down just the same, if not bigger, this year. You understand? So yeah, go and get it in, man. Get your stuff together. Get yourself ready to go. I'm gonna say Shalom, Israel. This is the ISUPK. Started out on 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General Yohana. And in this ISUPK, we teach the truth according to that Bible. And what is that truth? That truth is that blacks, Hispanics, and natives make up the original 12 tribes of Israel. And you can find inside the Bible. How do we know that the black, Hispanics, and natives are the real Jews and real Israelites according to the Bible? You can find this out simply by looking at the history inside of that Bible, which you find in Deuteronomy chapter 28. You can see those curses that apply to us. You understand me? You can also look at your history. Go to your library. You can pull up books like the Russian icons. You can pull up Babylon to Timbuktu. You can pull up all kind of books that deal with this particular subject. You understand me? And this is you can find that. You can find archaeology of blacks being in Israel. This is not a difficult thing to prove. So, but yeah, that's what we do in the ISUPK. And tonight we have a very interesting topic that I think we all need to address every once in a while. I see we got a question here about the knife giveaway. Look, I'll find out for you. That was a brother, Nakashawan, Officer Nakashawan was leading that up for us. So I'll follow up with him and I'll try to find out who won that. But yeah, so we got a very interesting topic tonight that we need to cover from time to time, man. We need to really address from time to time because the world doesn't really give you a good example of what brotherhood is, man. We don't really deal with the actual realistic facts of what is brotherhood, man. We don't know how to be brotherly in our side of our community. You look around, man, you see we killing each other over petty things, man. You killing yourself, you killing your brother over $1, man. You killing your brother over $1. You killing him because he stepped on your shoes. You killing him because he didn't speak to you today. You understand me? You killing him because he didn't address you the right way. You understand me? We kill each other for absolute no reason, man. For no reason. We don't have any brotherhood, man. And to be realistic with you, we don't have brotherhood inside Black people. We don't have brotherhood inside of our Hispanic brothers. We don't have brotherhood inside of our Native brothers. It's not brotherhood there. And even then, on another level, there's not brotherhood between each of our groups. You understand me? We don't have brotherhood between Blacks and Hispanics. We don't have brotherhood between Blacks and Natives. We don't have brotherhood between Hispanics and Natives. We don't have that brotherhood, man. We don't have that. But let's talk about it tonight, man. In the ISUPK, we have brotherhood. We have real brotherhood here. You understand me? We know what brotherhood is. And that's what we're going to bring out tonight. So in order to really understand what brotherhood is, let's define the word brotherhood. Brotherhood is defined as the quality or state of being brothers. But what's a brother, right? Just you and me might not have the same mother and father, but if you Black, Hispanic, and Native, you my brother. So what does that mean then? So a brother is defined as one who shares with another common national or racial origin. Because you are Black, Hispanic, and Native, you are my brother. Because we have the same national, racial, ethnic origin. We all come from Jacob. You understand me? And because we all come from Jacob, because we all come from Israel, you my brother. You understand me? That means something, brother. That means something. When you are my brother, just because you are Blacks, Hispanic, because you are Black, Hispanic, or Native. You understand me? You are my brother for that fact. You understand me? You my sister because of that. You my sister because you come from the same common national, racial, ethnic origin. You got to understand that. That means that you are my brother. You my sister. You understand me? Just because you don't know me, man. There's brothers inside the ISUPK that I don't even know would do something for me, would do what I need. If I needed something, they give it to me. How do I know? Because they've done it before. You understand me? They do things for me just because they love me because I'm their brother. And it's vice versa, man. I do the same for them. I don't have to know you, brother, but I would do anything for these brothers in the ISUPK because we are brothers. You understand me? We brothers. We have that same common national, racial, ethnic origin. We are Israel. You understand me? So a brotherhood is the quality or state of being, is the quality or state of having that common national or racial origin. It also says you can see fellowship and alliance. We know what fellowship is. We know what fellowship is. Fellowship is spending time with your brother, being camaraderie, right? Having that camaraderie with each other, right? That's what brotherhood is. Being a brother, that's what fellowship is. So like it. That's what fellowship is. That's being a comrade with one another. Building that camaraderie. So like I'm struggling with that word tonight. Forgive me. So like, yeah, but that's what it is. That's what being a comrade is. You understand? So that's fellowship, right? But then you look at ally. When we look at ally, we define the word ally. We see an ally is one that is associated with another as a helper. And there's nothing wrong with you helping your brother. You understand me? There's nothing wrong with you helping your sister. If you see your brother out here struggling and he needs something, man, give it to that brother, man. Give it to that brother. Go out here and figure out what that brother needs and give it to that brother, man. You out here, you going to the store, you go get you some gas, you see your brother out here on the stoop. This brother is oppressed out here in these streets, man. This brother is oppressed out here, and he needs something to drink. What you should do is give that brother something to drink, man. If that brother needs some food, give him some food, man. You understand me? It's not going to hurt you to go into the store and give that brother a drink if he want to drink. Now, I am not saying go out here and give him some drugs, some crack cocaine or something like that, some jazz like that. I ain't talking about buying some weed. Don't give him a 20 cent. I ain't talking about that. What I'm saying is, if the brother needs a drink, man, get that brother a drink, man. We are oppressed in this society, man. We are oppressed in this empire. And that brother is oppressed just like you, if not worse. You understand me? So you should give that brother what he needs, man. Be a helper to that brother, man. If you see a brother out here trying to build up his business, man, you should help that brother build up his business. You should buy something from that brother. You should buy, if that brother is selling dawadah, like Officer Yatasar, he made his dawadah, right? I bought a dawadah from him. That is me helping my brother build up his business. It give me a fly ass chain, you know what I'm saying? A fly little necklace I can wear. You know what I'm saying? A little small, little flat necklace I can wear. And it also helps my brother build up his business. You understand me? And that's what we should do. If I got this another brother that might have a restaurant, what I do? I go to that brother and I help build his business up. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I can do. If the brother has given me some cold food, he gave me some cold French fries, what do? Go out here and badmouth the brother? That's not helping him. I'm an ally to my brother. That's not helping him. What I should do is tell him what's wrong and solve that problem. You understand me? Go to that brother, address that problem, and solve the problem. You understand me? And let him understand that, hey, man, you're sending out cold fries. What that mean? What is that going to hurt to tell that brother that? That way that brother can get on top of his stuff, get the fries right, figure out what's wrong, and fix the problem. You understand me? That's a small thing, man. That's not something you should be fighting over. You understand me? So an ally is one that is associated with another as a helper. It's lucky. A person or a group that provides assistance and support in an ongoing effort, activity, or struggle. And that's a heavy thing right there, man. We are struggling in this world right now, man. We are struggling in this empire. We are struggling out here, man. We are struggling, brother. And you don't want to help your brother because he's struggling just like you, man. We need help in this society, brother. We need help out here, man. These natives out here, brother, they need your help. You understand me? These natives on these reservations being destroyed out here. You understand me? These natives is being destroyed out here on these reservations, man. This oppressor can drive onto the reservation, do whatever kind of evil he wants to do, and he will not have to face the consequences of it because he is not a native. He does not live on the reservation. So he does not have to play the same rules. So he can go out here, cause whatever devilment he wants to cause, and never have to face any time for that. Never have to face any judgment for that. Never have to see any, you know what I'm saying, any repercussions for his actions. He never has to see that. Because our native brothers are oppressing the society, man. They out here drinking fire water, man. You don't know what that is? You should look that up, man. Figure out what fire water is. That's what your brothers out here drinking, man. To deal with this oppression, to help them deal with this oppression. They out here drinking fire water. You understand me? Man, we are oppressing the society. We are in a struggle. So what is it that we should do? We should be a brother. We should show brotherhood and provide assistance and support in this struggle. You understand me? That's what Commander General Yohana has done. So, like, I think it was in Milwaukee that they did it. They did a food drive, they did a clothing drive, and they gave the people on those reservations the clothing and the food that they needed in the dead of winter. In the dead of winter, when your pastor don't want to go outside and see you because you sick, the ISUPK under Commander General Yohana has gone into this reservation and given our brothers and sisters on these reservations the things that they need, the clothes that they need, the food that they need to cover themselves and to warm themselves in this cold winter. That's what Commander General Yohana is doing. Commander General Yohana has showed us how to be brotherly. Meanwhile, you talk about it. Meanwhile, you say you a brother. Meanwhile, you want to be upset because a brother want to stand up for himself and understand that he's an Israelite. But this is real life out here, man. Y'all playing games. This is real life out here, man. We are struggling out here in this empire. So that's what you should be. A brotherhood is the quality or state of being common with a brother of your national or racial origin, right? And you can also understand that a brother is an ally. It's somebody that you fellowship with. It's somebody that you help when you see that they need help. It's somebody that you give assistance to when you see that they need assistance. You understand me? So that's what brotherhood is. You understand me? And you got to be aware of who you showing your brotherhood to, man, because we are oppressing the society. You understand me? The first scripture we're going to pull is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 54. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 54. It's going to be the first one we pull. We're going to break this thing on down, man. I'm not going to hold y'all too long, man. We're going to get on in it and we're going to deal with it, man. We'll get in it and we're going to deal with it. All right. That look good. Y'all can see that? That look good. All right. If you're watching and y'all need some, y'all see something, if you need to see it larger or different, let me know, bro. All right. There we go. All right. So Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 54. It says, so that the man that is tender among you and very delicate. So like, let me break that down. So it says, so that the man that is tender among you. What does it mean to be tender? What does it mean to be a tender man? You out here, you see a man that's tender. What is he? Huh? What is a tender man? A tender man is someone that is emotional. You go out here, you see brothers all the time. These brothers are tender out here. You understand me? You understand me? These brothers are tender. They are very emotional. They are very emotional, man. These brothers out here don't make the decisions, and I'm not gonna slight the brother because I was also very emotional before I come into the UPK. I was very emotional. These brothers are out here tender, man. You a tender brother. That's what you are. A brother say something the wrong way. He don't say what's up to you. You heartbroken. You're heartbroken. So like your sister, your rib do something that make you upset. You want to punch her in the face. You tender, man. You can't take any kind of oppression. You can't take any kind of wrongdoing to you. You tender, man. You don't know how to stand up and say what you need to say and use your words to be vocal. You don't know how to do that because you're a tender man. Let's keep it going. Verse 54. It says, and so like in verse 54, let me raise it up for you so you can see it. Too far. Yeah. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate. If something is delicate, what is it? If something is delicate, what is it? If it's delicate, that means it's fragile. So the man that is tender among you and very fragile, very emotional and very fragile. So he's easily broken. Like I just said, man, when a brother that's very easily broken, he's emotional and he's going to do something that he's going to act out. You understand me? He's going to act out. This brother is tender, he's emotional, and he's fragile, easily broken, easily destroyed, man. Easily to hurt. It's easy to hurt his feelings. You understand me? That's what I'm trying to say. It's easy to hurt his feelings. So this brother is tender, is delicate. His eye shall be evil toward his brother, man. And that's what you see out here in these streets, man. These brothers that are very emotional and easily offended, your eye's evil toward your brother, man. That's why you're killing your brother for no reason. That's why you're killing your brother for no reason. You go out here and you see how these brothers are murdering themselves for no reason. You're killing yourself for no reason because you're tender and you're delicate. You don't know how to address the problem that you have. You don't know how to deal with that anger. You don't know how to deal with that emotion. You don't know how to take it one step at a time and go to that brother and that brother alone and deal with that problem. You don't know how to do that. So what you do? You go pick up a gun. It's easier to pick up a gun for you and go kill your brother than it is to go talk to that brother and address the problem. It's hard. That's hard, right? Conflict resolution is something that we don't have in our society. It's something that we don't have in this world, in our world. So like, it's something we don't have in our world. We don't have this in our world. We don't have conflict resolution. If I got a conflict with my brother, no sweat, I'm finna kill this brother. That's what we do. And we don't want to address that problem. We got to deal with this, man. We got to deal with this. The Commander General Yohana has taught us if I got a problem with my brother, I can't be silent. I can't be silent. I have to take it to him. I gotta go deal with that brother. I gotta go to counsel. You understand me? If I got a problem with my brother, I got to go to counsel. I don't have an option. So what does that do? That allows us to not have issues with one another. That allows us to bring up the problem and address the problem and get to the root of it and figure out what it is so we can continue in brotherhood. And that's what we do in the ISUPK. We don't do all the other stuff that y'all do in this Christian church, man. In your Christian church, you say you got a problem with a sister, what you do? You move clear across the other side of the church. Or you just go to another church. Or you stop going to church. Or you just talk about them so bad that you make them leave the church. That's what you do. We don't know how to deal with each other. You don't know how to deal with your sister. So it says, so the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil toward his brother and toward the wife of his bosom. This is why you got a lot of domestic violence out here, man. These brothers are beating up on these women for what? Because they don't know how to talk to a woman. I'm gonna tell you something, man. These sisters, they don't make it easy. I can't let you off the hook, sisters. You understand me? Y'all don't make it easy. Y'all got a lot of mouth on you. Y'all got a lot of words you gotta say. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got a lot of stuff you want to say and don't know how to be quiet. But the brother, on the other hand, doesn't know how to keep his hands to himself and use his mouth to express himself. And that's what you got to do. You got to use your mouth to express how you feel to your sister, to your wife. So, like, that's what you got to do. She do something you don't like, you need to use your mouth and express yourself to her. This ain't the Muslims. You understand me? We ain't Muslim. In the Christian church and the Muslim mosque, they say you can beat your wife. They say you can beat your wife if she don't listen and she don't do what you tell you to do. Well, in Israel, we're not Muslim, bro. We are not affiliated with any other religion, with any other Christian mosque, with any other, Christian mosque, I said that, with any other Muslim mosque, Christian church, Jewish, whatever it is, synagogues. Like, we don't do none of that, man. We are the ISUPK, under Commander General Your Honor, and we deal with our problems. We fight in this organization. You understand me? We fight in the ISUPK. If we got a problem we got to deal with, we fight with that problem. We don't just sit back and let it happen. We address the problem. We fight in here. You understand me? Pray you do. So he says, his eyes shall be evil toward his brother and toward the wife of his bosom and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall lead. And that's another problem we got in this empire. Now, first of all, I can't say that this is all the brothers' fault. You understand me? The sisters are definitely taking children from these brothers and not letting the brothers be a father. But for the ones that are allowing their men to be father, and they not being a father, you flawed, brother. You fraudulent, brother. You fraudulent. You need to be taking care of your kids, man. You need to be taking care of your kids, man. These kids do not have it easy out here. You already know black people are oppressing this society, and you're gonna leave these children without a father. You understand me? All because of that woman. You don't like how the woman talks to you. You don't like how that woman talks to you. Well, Franklin say, I'm not gonna let you tie this up just because you don't like how another brother talk. You gotta deal with that, man. You gotta deal with how somebody talk to you, man, and understand what the goal and objective is you're trying to achieve out here. And what we're trying to achieve in this earth right now is brotherhood. We need brotherhood. We need to not be tender. We need to not be delicate. We need to know how to take some wrong every once in a while. We need to know how to forgive our brother every once in a while. We need to understand that you can't be treating our people any kind of way you want to treat them. You understand me? You can't do that. You got to treat your people the right way. You understand me? Because you're going to try to tell me that you love the Most High. Huh? You say you love the Most High. You go to church every Sunday. You don't smoke weed. You don't do this. You don't do that. And you say that you love God, but you don't even love your brother who's right here in front of you. You don't love your brother that's right here in front of you. Ain't that a problem? That's a problem, man. Let's get to 1 John chapter 4. 1 John chapter 4. Let's get over there and see what that say. So like 1 John chapter 4, we're going to get down to verse 20. Yeah, verse 20 and 21. Zoom in a little bit for you. Look at that. All right. There we go. So you try to say that you love God. You say you love God. Huh? That's what you say. You say you love God. Well, what the Bible say if you don't love your brother? 1 John chapter 4 and verse 20. It says, if a man say, I love God and hate his brother, he is a liar. So you can't sit here and say that you love God and not love your brother, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can't say you love God and not love your sister, man. You out here talking about you loving God. You go to church every day. Jesus is your husband. You love Jesus. Man, that's what the Christian church do, man. This destroys me. The Christian church tell you that Jesus, they make it seem like Jesus is your boyfriend. Huh? Jesus your boyfriend? Is that what it is? Let's get the truth of the matter, man. You can't say you love God and hate your sister. You understand me? Just because the sister might not have spoke to you today. Just because the sister didn't say, how you doing, sister? How you doing? What's up? How you doing? You feeling okay? They ain't come to check on you. You a little upset about it. You gonna cut them off. That ain't right, man. That ain't right, man. You say you gotta love your sister, man. You gotta love her. You understand me? You gotta be able to take some of that wrong. You gotta be able to take some of that bad. You gotta be able to take the mistreatment sometimes. Do you deserve it? Maybe not. But on the other hand, look how you have lived. Look how you have mistreated people sometimes. Look how you may have treated people sometimes when you was in your mood, when you was in your little funk. Huh? Did you speak to everybody that spoke to you when you might have been a little emotional? Maybe you should understand and give people a little patience and let them get out of that. Maybe you should understand that in this empire, we are oppressed and we deal with a lot of things in this empire. Maybe you should understand that sometimes you shouldn't voice your opinion about the topic. Sometimes you just be quiet. There's nothing wrong with that. That's a skill you should learn today. How to be quiet. And not only do our sisters need to learn that, our brothers need to learn that. You understand me? When somebody mistreats you, brother, sometimes you need to just be quiet. You understand me? Because the brother might be going through something. You need to give that brother some patience. It's important for all of us to learn to be quiet. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But anyway, we should love the Most High just like we love our brother. He says, if a man say, I love God and hate his brother, he is a liar. Because you can't love God and hate your brother. But he that loveth not his brother whom he has seen, how can he love God whom he hath not seen? So you haven't even seen the Most High. But this brother is right here in front of you. Huh? Your brother is right here in front of you. Your brother is right here struggling in front of you, and you hating this brother. But you haven't seen the Most High, and you say you love him. How can you? How can you? How can you do that? Verse 21, and this commandment we have from him, that he who loveth God love his brother also. You got to love your people, man. You got to love your people. You have to. You have no option. You have no other obligation but to love your people. You understand me? And if you hating your people because you don't like how they act, you don't think they resemble the oppressor and what he does, you wrong for that. You understand me? You off on that. You understand? Just because your people don't know how to act, brother, we have been oppressed since the beginning of time. Since we started breaking these laws, statutes, and commandments, we have been oppressed in this world, in this earth. We have been oppressed. And we don't know how to run a business. We don't know how to run a business and do things that your oppressor that you love so much does. You understand me? And even when we do run our business, if we do know how to run a business, we're going to run it the way we want to run it, not how your loving oppressor does. We are not your oppressor. We are blacks, Hispanics, and natives. We are Israelites. We are a holy people. We are totally different than anybody else you've seen in this earth. So you should stop loving your oppressor and start loving your people, because these people are the ones that's going to be here for you. Your oppressor is going to put you down in the dirt and step on you. And he is not going to show you any concern. You understand me? So you should let him go today. You should let that go today. You understand me? So if you're going to say you love God and you hate your brother, you are a liar. You are an absolute liar. You go to church every Sunday. You go to your Muslim mosque every Saturday, I think it is. You go to your Jewish synagogue whenever you get a chance to. You have your bar mitzvah. You go do Ramadan. You do this. You try to say that you love God, but if you hate your brother in your heart, you are an absolute liar, and all of that is for nothing. You understand me? It's already for nothing because it ain't the truth. But Even though you may think you're doing something, if you're not loving your brother, you are a liar. Point. So love your people, man. Love your people. Let's get the next scripture. Matthew chapter 25 and verse 40. Matthew chapter 25 and verse 40. I got me a mouse now, so you know what I mean. I'm moving a little differently now. I'm trying to get this thing going in here, man. Keep it going good. You understand? Yeah. Matthew chapter 25 and verse 40. Let's see what it say. Yeah, I like this. This is what I want to get to. Yeah, I like this. So, Matthew chapter 25 and verse 40 says what? And the king shall answer and say unto them, verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me. And that, my brothers and sisters, is a heavy, heavy scripture. Because you got to understand that the way that you treat your people out here, the way you treat these blacks, Hispanics, and natives, the way that you run over them, the way that you don't care for them, the way that you push them down, the way that you shut them down for no reason, the way that you do that, you got to understand that blacks, Hispanics, and natives, just like I said a second ago, are Israelites, and they are holy unto the Most High. These are the children of the Most High. He has said that these blacks, Hispanics, and natives are his people. So let me tell you something. He said that we are his children, right? Let me pose you something. So tell me this. Tell me if somebody was to mistreat your child, right? Say you got a son or a daughter for that matter. Let's say you got a daughter, right? And your daughter go to school and your daughter come home and she's crying profusely because not only is she getting, she was being picked on by her teacher, she's also being picked on by her friends in school. Now, when she comes to tell you that, what do you think? What is your response? What would be your response if your daughter was to come home crying because she was mistreated by her teacher and mistreated by somebody that's supposed to be her friend? Huh? How would you feel about that? How would you feel about that? If somebody was mistreating your daughter, you'd be upset about that. I know for an absolute fact I would be upset if somebody was mistreating one of my daughters. It'd be an absolute issue. You understand me? If somebody put their hands on my daughter, I'm going to go deal with that. You understand me? Because the reason I bring that up to you is because we are Israelites. So that means that every one of us is a child of the Most High. So when you disrespect your student, so like when you disrespect your brother, you disrespect your sister, you're not just disrespecting another nigga on the street, you disrespecting them child of the Most High. You disrespecting the child of the Most High is what you're doing. And you better be careful. You better be careful, man. Because you disrespect these children of the Most High, man, it's going to be a problem. You understand me? It's going to be a problem. You cannot mistreat these children of the Most High, especially if they out here doing the work of the Lord. You understand me? Man, let me tell you, man, I'll give you an example of what happened to the Kentucky 8. You don't know who the Kentucky 8 is, you should definitely put them in your Google machine and learn who they are. You understand me? Because it was 8 brothers out here trying to preach the word of the Most High, and they came up on a mob. I heard this mob had knives, had AR-15s, and all kind of things trying to come against these brothers. And these brothers fought out of that and got away safely. Even though in the midst of that mob, they had knives and guns ready to kill these brothers. But you couldn't do nothing to them. Now, what you think happened to the people that was in that mob that came against them? You should look that up. If I'm not mistaken, I believe one of them died because of this. You understand me? Not at that time, but later on down the line. Because what happens when you go against the children of the Most High? So when you say, when Yahushua says that, when Yahushua says, what does it say? Verily I say unto you, in so much as ye have done it unto one of the least of these, my brethren, ye have done it unto me. So when he said, what he said is that even though you might do this to this some nigga in the street, the fact of the matter is that you're doing it to who you call Jesus Christ. You're doing it unto your house shot Mashiach. That's what you're doing it to. So you need to be careful what you're doing. You need to be careful how you treat your brothers and sisters. You should be careful about that. If you see a Hispanic brother or a native brother out here in these streets or a black brother out here in these streets, that's your brother. Just the same. Just the absolute same. And them people over there in Africa, them ain't your people. I'm gonna just tell you right now. The people that you want to say you Pan-African, you want to say you follow Dr. Umar, you want to say you this, you want to say you that, you want to say you Egyptian, you Kemetic, whatever. That's not your people, man. That's not your people. And the whole time you saying that and you putting down, I say it like that, I don't want to cuss. You putting down your Hispanic brothers and your Native Indian brothers. That's what you're doing. You putting them down, man. These Native brothers, you putting them down, man, because you feel like that's not your brother. When in actuality, it is. So you should understand that when you treat these people, you are doing when you're doing to these people by disrespecting them and not giving them the love that they need, you are doing that to Yahweh Shai Mashiach. You understand? All right, let's get to the next one. Matthew chapter 25, verse 40. Next, we're going to go to John chapter 13, verse 34. John chapter 13, verse 34. Yeah, man, and the whole point of this is talking about brotherhood, man. We're talking about how should we care about one another? How should we treat one another? How should we love one another? Huh? How should we do that? How should we do that? Should we do it like Krishan and Blueface, what they doing? Because Krishan and Blueface, that ain't brotherhood, man. And I'm gonna tell you that ain't a real relationship in my opinion. I know y'all love to see that drama. That ain't no real relationship, man. That ain't no real relationship, man. I can't have that kind of relationship with my rib. I can't have that. You understand me? I can't have that kind of relationship. I'm not gonna be beating my woman and letting my woman beat on me. What kind of nonsense is that, brother? That ain't real relationship. That ain't no real love. I told you already, if you got a problem with me, you need to come talk to me. Don't put your hands on me, bro. How you gonna put your hands on a grown man? And you think that this grown man is just gonna let you put his hands on you and he's not gonna do nothing back to you? Now, I'm not saying it's right that he put his hands on you. Neither am I saying it's right that you put your hands on him. But you should understand with every action, there's a consequence. Consequences and repercussions for everything we do. You understand me? So, what I'm saying is that, if somebody mistreats you, you should be able to take that, man. If somebody mistreats you, bro, you should, every once in a while, you need to be able to take a little bit of mistreatment. You understand me? You got to be able to take a little mistreatment. Every once in a while, you got to do that. Every once in a while. I ain't saying you got to do it all the time, but I'm saying, man, be able to strive with your brother, man. That's another precept I should have pulled. Just be able to strive with your brother, man. Be able to take some every once in a while. You understand me? So this is the next one. John chapter 13, verse 34. This is Yahweh Shai talking here. He says, a new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another. That's what we got to do, man. We have to love one another. And that love, obviously, is not the love is not just a feeling or emotion. That's not what love is. Love means that you have to, it's a verb. You understand me? Love is a verb that you should be doing something. You have to show love to your brother. You don't just say love to your brother. You have to show that love. He says, a new commandment I've given to you, that ye love one another as I have loved you. So like, that ye love one another. It says, as I have loved you, that ye also love one another. So what did Yahweh Shai do for us? Yahweh Shai took our sins upon him and he died for us. That's what he did. He took our sins upon us and he died. So he took the negatives that we had in our lives and he dealt with them and he kept them and he died for us. You understand me? He sacrificed his life for us. You understand me? That's what Yahweh Shai did. He sacrificed his life for us. You understand me? So he told us to love as he has loved us. We should love one another. And I wanted to bring out another fact. He says that a new commandment I give unto you, even in the Old Testament, because the Christian church try to say that this is the new law here. This is the new law. We don't have to follow the old law because of this. He says a new commandment I give unto you. When in actuality, in Leviticus, I think it is Leviticus chapter 19, verse 18, it already told you to love your neighbor. It already told you to love thy neighbor. And that neighbor was obviously Israel, because we were only around Israel, because we were a holy, separate people. We weren't able to mix with these other nations. So this new commandment is not a new commandment. It's just reiterated a different way. You understand me? He's giving you a little bit more to it. He's giving you the spirit of that law when it told you to love thy neighbor. Love thy neighbor. He's telling you to love your neighbor as he has loved us. So what does that mean? What's the practicality of that? How do you put that into practice? So that means that when your brother don't pay back his $20, don't be upset about that. You understand me? I understand it's $20. What Philip Hudson say? If you don't pay back that $200, right? If you don't pay back that $200, you need to forgive that brother, man. You understand me? Philip Hudson Philip Hudson is hilarious. Forgive me. So like Philip Hudson is hilarious. However, he is not showing brotherhood with this 200 situation. He is not showing brotherhood by following up after that brother about this 200 every time he see him. You understand me? You got to be able to take some there once in a while. You understand me? Now 200 might be too much money for you. I understand. That's why you go to counsel. In the ISUPK, we get counsel on the issues that we have. We get counsel on that. If a brother owes me some money and I need the money, I will go to counsel for that. And I would also say that if I need money, I know brothers in the ISUPK I can go to and I can ask for that money. You understand me? We can get that because we have real brotherhood in the ISUPK under Commander General Yohana. So what am I saying? What I'm saying is that that's the 200, first of all, you shouldn't be worried about. You should be able to take something from your brother. You understand me? You should be able to take a little, you should be able to take some mistreatment from your brother. You should be able to strive with your brother to forgive your brother. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Forgive your brother. If somebody has done something wrong to you, man, forgive them. If you can find it in if you can find it in your heart, forgive your brother. You understand me? Forgive your brother. If it's something that's bigger and you can't forgive him for that, go get you some counsel on that. Get some counsel on that. Because at the end of the day, when you forgive that brother, not only are you forgiving him, also letting it go in your eyes yourself. That's not in the Bible. I can't find that scripture in the Bible. But that is what you call that? Not physical therapy, but that's you understand. You understand what I'm telling you. That's therapy. I can't remember what the P word is for it, but that's real therapy. You understand me? So when you forgive your brother for what he's done wrong on you, you actually letting it go inside yourself. So learn to forgive yourself. That's another reason why you should forgive your brother. You should forgive your brother, one, because you want to be an ally to your brother. You want to show brotherhood. You want to show fellowship with that brother. So forgive that brother so y'all can come back together. And forgive that brother so y'all can both grow, so you can grow. You understand me? That's what it's all about. I got 2 more scriptures, and we're going to get up out of here. Luke chapter 6, verse 31. Luke chapter 6, verse 31. Keep it real with you. I'm tired of pulling them scriptures up over there. But I'm going to do it for the next one. Luke chapter 6, verse 31. And as ye would that men should do to you, do also to them likewise. Now, you've heard of the golden rule, right? The golden rule says what? Do unto others as they do unto you, right? Right there, right? Do unto others as they do unto you. This is a new rule, right? This is you might see books on this topic and they call it the platinum rule. But in actuality, all it is the Bible. You understand me? This is the Bible. This is not difficult, man. This ain't brain surgery. This ain't rocket science. This ain't nothing difficult, man. Loving your brother is hard to do. Loving your brother is easy to say, but it's hard to do. But it's something that we must do. And it's something that we've been struggling trying to do since the Bible days. You understand me? So this platinum rule that they try to say is nothing but the Bible, man. The Bible tells you what? Read it again. It says, as ye would that men should do to you, do ye also to them likewise. So what is that saying? Is that saying the golden rule that you should do unto them as they would do unto you? No, that is saying that you should treat your brother, your Black, Hispanic, or Native brother, as you want to be treated, which is a total shift from what the golden rule is. The golden rule says, if you do something to me, I'm going to do it to you. Instead, I should give more love to my brother than he's given to me just because that's what I want him to give to me. So what do I do if I'm in Walmart and I see a brother coming? What do I do? If it's a cart right there, if there's only one cart left and it's a brother coming, I can offer him that cart, right? If it's one cart left and it's a sister coming that got babies or something like that, you can get that to your sister. You understand me? If it's do something nice for them, what I'm trying to tell you to do. And even if they take the cart and they don't say thank you, don't say to yourself, see, this is why I don't do nothing for niggas. This is why I don't do. That's not the right mindset. That's not brotherly. And for that reason, you lose whatever gain you might have made. What any brotherhood you might have made by giving them that cart, giving them that buggy, you done lost it. Because at the end of the day, you are supposed to be showing brotherhood. We must show our brotherhood. We must do better for them. We should do to them what you expect for you. Do unto them what you would expect them to do for you. You understand me? That's what you should be doing. So, but that is not love that you give to any other nation. You understand me? That love is for only blacks, Hispanics, and natives. You understand me? That's who you give that love to. Ain't nothing wrong with you giving your buggy to some oppressor. But if you're going to give it to the oppressor and you ain't going to give it to your brother, you in the wrong. If you're going to give that buggy to the oppressor, even though you see a sister coming, you in the wrong. You understand me? You got to give your love to your nation first. That's who you give it to first. And then everybody else come after that. You understand me? That's how you do that. So give some love to your sister. You open the door for your sister when y'all going to the McDonald's. She don't say thank you. Don't be upset. That's why I don't open doors for niggas. That's what I don't do. That's what you say, man. That's what you say. Man, let that stuff go, bro. It's not that big of a deal. Let that go, bro. You don't know what she's going through. She might have been niggas might have been trying to holler at her all day, and she's in a mood. You understand me? She might be thinking about what she got to do later for her kids. She might be in her mind not even realizing that you held the door for her. You understand me? First of all, you shouldn't be doing nothing for thank yous. Don't do nothing for gratitude, expecting something back. Just do it because that's what you want people to do for you. That's what you want for your nation to do for you. Now imagine if all of us did that. You understand me? Imagine all of us was living according to that philosophy, that we do for others what we want them to do for us. Man, our nation would be growing by leaps and bounds, man. Our nation would be growing by leaps and bounds. We wouldn't even be in this oppression. We probably wouldn't even be in this oppression. Because then I'm not going to sell you crack. I'm not going to sell you crack because I don't want nobody selling me crack. You understand me? I'm not going to kill you because I don't want nobody killing me. You understand? I'm not going to sleep with your woman because I don't want nobody sleeping with my woman. You understand me? I'm going to treat you the way I'm going to treat you the way I want you to treat me. You understand me? So I'm going to do better than what you do to me. I'm going to show you real brotherhood. And that's what we do in the ISUPK. We show real brotherhood in this ISUPK. You understand me? I'm not going to hound you about $200 because I don't want you hounding me about $200. If I give you some money, I'm giving it to you. I'm not loaning you no money because you are my brother. You need this money, here you go out. That's for you. You understand me? And I don't even want to hear nothing about it. I don't even want you to even try to pay me back. You understand me? I'm going to tell you like this, bro, and this is just for me. You understand me? It's just me. If I give a nigga some money, I don't want you to give it back to me. Don't give it back to me because I don't want you to feel like you're indebted to me. You understand me? That's not what I want. I don't want nobody to feel like they're indebted to me, but I owe everybody. You understand me? As much as I've done in my life, as much wrong as I've done in my life, I have no other responsibility but to give to the people to give to my people. Because I've done so much wrong to my people, man. I've poured my brothers and sisters out for monetary gain. You understand me? That's what I've done. You understand me? I done destroyed my people. I've done things to destroy my people. I deserve any punishment that I got because of this. I deserve it. You understand me? I'm begging the Most High not to take my life. You understand me? Because I've done things that I deserve to die for. This is what I'm trying to tell you. So what should we do? We should treat our brothers the way that we want our brothers to treat us. Treat our sisters the way that you want your sisters to treat you. You understand me? That's real brotherhood. That is how you treat your people. That's how we grow our nation. You understand me? That's how you do it. I want to get to this other scripture, but that right there, I think that's a good one to end it on right there. That's Luke chapter 6, verse 31. I think that's a good one. I'm going to take y'all to 1 John chapter 3, verse 13 through 18. 1 John chapter 3, verse, I'll give you a little synopsis on it. 1 John chapter 3, verse 18. What it talks about is that you shouldn't be showing your brother love in word. Don't just show your brother that you love him. Don't do that. But show him in deed. Show him in actualities. You understand me? Do it for real. You understand me? And if you somebody that if you see your brother out here and he's needing money or he's needing clothes, he needs food, he needs some help, and you have the means to give it to him, give it to him. You understand me? You should give it to him. Verse 17, 1 John chapter 3, verse 17. But whoso hath this world's good, and seeing his brother have need, and shutteth up his bowels of compassion from him, how dwelleth the love of the Most High Power in him? Verse 18, my little children, let us not love in word, neither in tongue, but in deed and in truth. That's how we should love each other. Love it in word, in deed, and in truth. You understand me? Show your love. Don't talk it. Don't talk about it. Be about it. And with that, I'm going to say shalom, Israel.